Hello everyone. Large language models. What are they? Imagine having a super smart AI system that understands and speaks human-like language. These are called large language models. They work by predicting what words come next in a sentence based on what you ask. It's like they're experts at predicting language and can give you coherent answers, like a real conversation. 1. Prompts? What? Alright, so when you talk to these language models, you use something called a prompt. Think of it as magic words you say to get the AI to do something for you. With prompts, you can ask questions, tell jokes, find info, or even make up stories. Example prompts. 1. Can you describe the process of photosynthesis? 2. Tell me a funny joke. 3. What is the capital city of France? 4. Explain the concept of gravitational force. 5. Please describe the life cycle of a butterfly. 2. What you get out of ChatGPT will never be exactly the same. Here's the thing. When you talk to ChatGPT, it won't always give you the same answer for the same question. It's a bit unpredictable because of randomness. This can be fun for creative stuff, but sometimes you want consistent answers. While you can guide it with prompts, it can't guarantee exact results every time. More example prompts. 1. What is 2 plus 2? 2. Is the Earth flat? 3. Tell me a fact about elephants. 4. What is the capital city of Japan? 5. Explain the concept of supply and demand. 3. What is the idea behind prompts? So, prompts are instructions for the AI. By using different types of prompts, you can make the AI generate specific responses. It's telling the AI to organize its answer in a particular way, like giving a summary or making a list. Example prompts. 1. Summarize the plot of the movie, Inception. 2. List 3 benefits of regular exercise. 3. Provide step-by-step instructions to bake a cake. 4. Compare and contrast dogs and cats as pets. 5. Explain the concept of renewable energy.
Those prompts are relatively more complex. 7. But now it's prompting for all, for you don't have to be a programmer. Just think of prompts as rules you give to the AI to make it do what you want. You can start with a simple rule and add more instructions to get AI to be like your personal assistant. It is all done through simple conversation typed into ChatGPT. Now, more complicated prompt examples. 1. From now on, when I say, weather, tell me the forecast for my particular location. 2. When I say, history, tell a historical event that occurred this day in the past. 3. If I ask, what's for dinner? Suggest a recipe for a vegetarian dish. 4. When I mention, trivia, give me an interesting fact. 5. For any philosophy topic, discuss different philosophical theories. 4 prompt patterns examples. There are different ways to structure prompts called prompt patterns. These patterns help the AI understand what you want and generate responses that fit the structure. So, depending on what you need, you can use different prompt patterns. 1. Explain the concept of topic using simple language. 2. Compare and contrast item A and item B based on their features. 3. Tell a story that begins with starting sentence and ends with conclusion. 4. Give a step-by-step guide to process. 5. Summarize the main points from the article title. 5. Persona prompts. Now, this is cool. With persona prompts, you can make the AI act like a specific person or character. It's like talking to an expert in that role. You can try out various personas for different kinds of conversations. Examples of persona prompts. 1. Act like Einstein and give me advice on life. 2. Become Sherlock Holmes investigating a mysterious medical case. 3. Be a year old and explain why hair keeps growing. 4. Be a dietitian who suggests a keto meal plan. 5. Be a gypsy jazz violinist talking about improving. Remember, it's essential to provide all relevant details and context in the prompt to ensure the best possible answer. Persona prompts that are more complicated? Give ChatGPT this info. Imagine you are a renowned wildlife biologist with extensive field experience studying wild elephants. After years of research, you've gained valuable insights into the lives of African savanna elephants, African forest elephants, and Asian elephants. Describe the unique challenges each elephant species faces and the pressing conservation issues they confront in their respective habitats. Based on your first-hand observations and scientific knowledge, propose holistic strategies to address the crisis and protect the future of each of these magnificent creatures. With this prompt, students can use their creativity and the provided context to craft comprehensive and informed responses that highlight the critical conservation needs of each elephant species. By considering the challenges faced by African savanna elephants, African forest elephants, and Asian elephants, students can develop well-rounded conservation approaches that account for the distinct characteristics and habitats of these incredible animals. 6. Introducing new info to ChatGPT. The AI only knows what it learned during its training. So, if you want to give it new information, you have to include it in the prompt. That way, it can use that data to answer your questions accurately. Sample prompts. In the past, research studies have shown that the elephant population in the South African National Park, which covers an area of approximately 500 square miles, had the following estimates. 5 years ago, 1000 elephants, 3 years ago, 180 elephants, 1 year ago, 50 elephants. After providing this data, we can ask ChatGPT to estimate the current elephant population based on this historical information.
7. More complex prompt ideas. 1. Prompt: create a fictional story about a time-traveling scientist who discovers a hidden civilization in the future. Include elements of mystery, adventure, and a surprising twist at the end. 2. Prompt: imagine you are an environmental activist giving a persuasive speech to a group of government officials. Argue for the implementation of eco-friendly policies, highlighting the potential benefits for both the environment and the economy. 3. Prompt: design a virtual reality game that simulates a thrilling adventure in outer space. Describe the gameplay, setting, characters, and unique challenges that players will encounter throughout their intergalactic journey. 4. Prompt: write an in-depth research paper exploring the impacts of social media on mental health among teenagers. Discuss the correlation between excessive social media usage and depression, anxiety, and self-esteem issues, and propose potential solutions for minimizing negative effects. 5. Prompt: compose a thought-provoking poem inspired by the concept of time and its fleeting nature. Reflect on the passage of time, memories, and the transient beauty of life. 6. Prompt: imagine you are a future historian tasked with documenting the major events of the 21st century. Write an extensive timeline covering significant technological advancements, political developments, social movements, and environmental challenges that shaped the course of history.
8. Use your prompts over and over again. Don't just ask one question at a time. Engage in a conversation with ChatGPT. Keep refining your questions and adjusting your requests based on its answers. Having a chat with the AI can help you explore different ideas and get lots of useful information. Example prompts. 1. Discuss the pros and cons of renewable energy sources. 2. Explain the basics of artificial intelligence. 3. What are the best practices for time management? 4. Tell me more about famous historical figures. 5. Share tips for improving public speaking skills. 9. Root prompts. Root prompts are like the foundation of the conversation. They help define how the AI behaves throughout the chat. By carefully crafting root prompts, you can customize the AI's responses to make the interaction more helpful and safe. Root prompts. Model for refining prompts using Three Blind Mice, fairy tale. Reimagine the Three Blind Mice fairy tale and craft a modern-day retelling with a unique twist. Refined Prompt 1. In the modern-day retelling of Three Blind Mice, set the story in a bustling metropolis where the three mice embark on a journey to find the best cheese shop in the city. Describe their encounters with different characters and challenges they face along the way. Refined Prompt 2. In the revised fairy tale, Three Blind Mice, place the three mice in a tech-savvy world where they are cybernetically enhanced with unique abilities. Detail how they navigate the digital landscape, encountering virtual obstacles and villains to achieve their goal. Refined Prompt 3. Retell the Three Blind Mice story as a sci-fi adventure where the mice are astronauts exploring a distant planet. Describe the planet's alien inhabitants, the mice's mission objectives, and the surprising discoveries they make during their cosmic expedition. 10. One-shot prompts are writing or creative prompts designed to be answered with a single, concise response. They're meant to spark your creativity and challenge you to create something compelling within a limited space. Here are some examples. In one sentence, describe a world where time flows backward. Write a single paragraph about a character who can hear other people's thoughts but wishes they couldn't. Describe the most thrilling roller coaster ride you can imagine in just 3 words. You wake up with the ability to speak and understand all animal languages for one day. What do you do with this gift? Compose a haiku capturing the beauty of a falling star. Write a brief dialogue between 2 old friends meeting after years apart. In 50 words or less, describe a city that exists entirely underwater. Tell the story of a lost key in just 2 sentences. You find a mysterious letter hidden under your bed. Write its first and last sentence. Create a new mythological creature and name it in a single word. Remember, the goal of one-shot prompts is brevity, so try to be as concise and creative as possible with your responses. 11. Avoiding bias and controversy. While ChatGPT can be a valuable tool for various tasks, it's essential to be aware of potential biases and controversial content. Large language models learn from vast amounts of text data, which can include biased or sensitive information. As users, we should be cautious and avoid promoting harmful stereotypes or engaging in discussions that could perpetuate discrimination. When crafting prompts, consider the impact of the AI's responses and strive to create a respectful and inclusive environment. Example prompt. Provide an unbiased overview of the historical events leading to World War II and its global impact. Avoid any language that may favor or disfavor any particular nation or group.
12. Limitations and ethical considerations. It's crucial to understand that while large language models like ChatGPT are powerful, they have their limitations. They can't replace human expertise, and their responses are based solely on patterns learned from data. As users, we must be cautious not to rely solely on AI-generated content for critical decision-making or medical advice. Additionally, consider the ethical implications of using AI, such as data privacy and consent. Example prompt. Discuss the ethical considerations surrounding the use of facial recognition technology in public spaces. Highlight both the potential benefits and risks to individual privacy and social implications. 13. Evaluating AI-generated content. As AI-generated content becomes more prevalent, it's essential to develop a critical eye when assessing the reliability of information. When AI makes mistakes, these are called hallucination. Double-check facts and verify AI responses, especially for crucial matters or academic research. Use reputable sources to corroborate AI-generated information and be mindful of potential errors, inaccuracies, and hallucinations. 14. Creativity and innovation with prompts. Beyond using prompts for straightforward tasks, explore the potential of AI to spark creativity and innovation. Experiment with imaginative prompts that challenge the AI's capabilities and encourage it to think outside the box. Example prompt. Imagine a world where gravity works in reverse. Describe how this altered reality would affect everyday life, physics, and human behavior. 15. Prompt refinement and iteration. Prompts are not set in stone. It's essential to refine and iterate on them to achieve the desired output. As you interact with the AI, observe its responses, and adjust your prompts accordingly to steer the conversation in the direction you want. Example prompt: discuss the impact of social media on mental health, including potential negative effects. If the initial response lacks depth, try a follow-up prompt: elaborate on the strategies individuals can adopt to maintain a healthy balance between social media use and mental well-being. 16. Safety and secure usage of AI. When using AI models like ChatGPT, consider the importance of safety and security. Be cautious about sharing sensitive personal information or engaging in conversations that could compromise your privacy. Example prompt: explain the concept of online security and provide essential tips to protect personal information from potential cyber threats. As a safety precaution, avoid using real names, addresses, or any other identifiable details in your response. Remember that as AI technology evolves, new best practices and considerations may emerge. Stay informed about the latest developments and guidelines to make the most out of your interactions with AI while ensuring a positive and responsible experience.